Okay, where to start the rant? This woman needs to go. I'll let the devil out. This woman needs to go. I'll do a small version of the rant. I'll rant more for the actual video on the channel. Right now on stream, I'll touch some points. This woman needs to go. They turned God into like the creator. I don't know what this is. I don't know how this went past like fucking programming phase, but this is not okay. This is better hella. This is just better hella in every aspect. They made her. I think the point of this character was supposed for her to like to dive in, like do this, then you do this, and you do that, boom, boom, dive like that. But no one's doing that. They're just standing still in the back of the map and just tapping people. And then they get ult and just personne échappe mon regard. Like, what are you gonna do against this? She can 2-tap tanks. This character's annoying. I always hated Widow. I hated this fucking Widow more than anything in the world. This character is my most despised character in all of the MCU. When she died in the movies, I laughed. It was so funny, bro. Like, she was, I'm gonna die, I'll sacrifice myself. It was hilarious. She should die. This character is disgusting. I hate Black Widow from the bottom of my heart. And they made her somehow even worse. Granted, she's counterable now, though. Everyone against Widow? Exactly, bro. This character sucks. This character deserves to be deleted from the game. If you thought Elsa and fucking Hela was bad, this character is like God of destruction. Speaking of Elsa, I can't believe they actually buffed this character. Like, do they not learn? Like, did we do something to like infuriate them? I don't understand. They do not learn. This character was broken. No one liked it. Everyone told them, kill this character. What do they do like 2 seasons after? They bring back the devil. They unleash her upon the world again. I don't understand why. She was actually feeling slightly more balanced, and they like made her the most broken hero in the game again. Why? Also, this trap is insane. Some of the teammates either reworked or like completely changed. She does way too much damage to have a trap like this. Like, you understand, this shit one-shots. You just one-shot people with this. How is this fair in any way? The range is insane and you just have free one-shot. How is this fair? Let's test the range. Like, fuck Buddy here. Does he capture him? He wasn't even in a circle! Okay, hold up. No. Oh, fuck. It's gonna... Like this. He's not in the circle. Does he capture? Yo! Nah, delete this character. Delete this character. Elsa has to go. I don't know what they're doing with the balance. Zeong said to Rio that the reason they're doing this shit is because they wanted Bucky and Elsa to like protect the supports. That's the reason they're so strong right now. Because they wanted Bucky and Elsa to be stronger so they could protect supports. At the same time, they buffed all supports. They buffed every single support. So like, how are you supposed to dive that shit now? You can't dive. Poke is like extremely broken. Especially Elsa and Widow. The dive characters you can play are like limited to 3 characters. Venom, Daredevil, and Cat. Maybe Spider-Man if you're really good at him. But Spider-Man's only good because he's a rat. He can just run away and not die. And even then, it's very hard. Supports, like, this character, you can die as this character. Okay, well, let me do it without cooldowns. You do this. Then it will run out. It will run out eventually. It runs out. You do this. Then you come back. You do this. Then you put this back in. Then you swap. And you wait. It goes out. You have this back already. Then you have this one back. How is this fair? How is this fair? You cannot dive Cloak and Dagger. You need 2 characters to dive this character. And the worst part, like, I would be fine if it was like a very hard support. If it was like Gambit or like Jubilee are more complex supports. But she's like the second easiest support in the whole cast. What do you do against this? What do you do against this? Menti is good right now, which this is actually a good point of the season. I'll get to the good later. I think you guys just want to hear the bad. Rocket's ass. Like, most supports are very, very good right now. Triple Slop is very good. The Hood, bro. Like, Poke wasn't bad enough. They released Tankpool 2.0. And it's like, unlike Tankpool, this character is actually like designed to do what Tankpool did. Tankpool is an accident. It wasn't meant to be. Deadpool was not meant to be the Gunpool he is. But this guy was meant to be Tankpool. He's like Tankpool if Tankpool was supposed to be Tankpool. Like, he's actually insanely broken. He's not the best tank in the game. He's not that strong. But it's insane that he's as strong as he is. Some people were comparing this guy to Mauga. That's how bad he got. You guys don't know Mauga is an Overwatch character. And it was like... the best Mauga won the game. If you didn't have Mauga, you would lose the game. You'd have to go buy the battle pass. It was that bad. It was horrible. It was genuinely horrendous. But okay, fair enough, the character's fun. In all fairness, the character's very fun. Where's my soldiers? My soldiers! Go forward! I don't remember the line. Anyways, point is, the Poke is just too strong this season. It is just too strong. Bucky, like, you cannot dive Bucky anymore because he has this dumbass team up. And like, this basically is just... It makes him even more immortal. If he was bad before, he's worse now. Because it allows him to get even more overshield. It's so dumb. Like, I get it. Bucky's win rate went down because they lost the ground thingy. And the ground thing he had to go. But like, I'd much rather play against the ground thing than this. This is way too much, bro. This is way too much. Like, anyone can pick Bucky and do this. And just become immortal. I can get value off this character. That's all you know is broken. If I can get value in a Poke hero, then it's broken. That's all you know. They're buffing Phoenix and Cyclops as well. Like, the last two patches, they've been buffing these characters. And they nerf dive. And I think the thought process is like, they want each role to have like a better role, I guess. Like each season to have a better role. Like, some seasons is dive season, and some seasons Poke season, and some seasons dive is brawl season. I get the thought behind it, but like,
He only has low win rate because people use him as a crutch character in already unwinnable games.
That is true. That is true. Also, I don't want to point fingers, but Poke players are worse. Which I need to pack. I'm doing a rant right now. We're not really playing anything.
Okay, go.
Where was I?
You want to go?
If you want, you can save. Yeah.
It's up to you.
No, it's you can save if you want. What else? What else? Where was I, guys? I forgot. Oh yeah, Bucky. It's also because Poke players are worse at the game. I'm sorry, it's just true. I think dive is such an interesting role in this game that they actually have to like, they have to memorize every ability, every way that Poke players play the game. Like, it's a fighting game just to like have value. And because of that, it just makes the game like 1,000 times harder. Is getting sucks diving in this season? Yeah. Like, diving is horrible this season. Brawl doesn't exist. As soon as they kill the dinosaur, they kill Brawl. Brawl is not a thing anymore. Maybe Magic might be a bit better this season. I've been seeing a lot of people getting value on Magic. But like, any other Brawl character just doesn't exist. Dive is like 3 characters that are good. Then everything else is just useless. I saw with my own 2 eyes an Iron Fist and a Captain America not being able to kill through Jubilee Bubble. It was Indo and Jace playing Cap and Iron Fist, and he couldn't kill through a fucking Jubilee Bubble. At that point, what are you supposed to do? There's nothing you can physically do.
Living on the edge, fighting crime, spinning webs, swinging. From the highest ledge he can leap above my head. Villains on the rise. on the city's victimized looking up with no
What's up,
supplies
Bashin?
arriving in the speed of time. Spectacular!
Spectacular! Spider-Man!
What is he doing?
Spectacular! Spider-Man! Spectacular!
What is happening?
Spider-Man! Spectacular!
Okay, thank you for interesting input. Anyways, what else happened this season? I will say this season some good stuff. Besides balancing that sucks ass, like the balancing is horrible. Every anti-dive is so strong that you can't play dive anymore. Brawl doesn't exist, and Poke just running the games. Supports are extremely broken. You can't kill supports. Like the only supports you can actually kill is like Rocket and Adam. And maybe Jeff, if it's a bad Jeff player. And Ultron. These four are like killable. Everything else you literally can't kill. Maybe Loki too. So we fucked using Spidey? What do you mean? We fucked using... Oh, that's what I mean. Okay. Spider-Man is viable this season. Spider-Man is actually not bad this season. But the thing about Spider-Man, the only reason why he's viable is because he has this. As soon as they nerf this thing, it's over for him. Because the only thing saving him from Poke is this team up. As soon as he loses this team up, he can't play the game anymore. Plus, he can just swing away. Like no other character in the game has this movement. That gives him so much advantage. Even if he doesn't have any damage, like you're not gonna kill on Spider-Man a lot of times. But you have so much movement, you can just go in, bait cooldowns, and get out. Better than any other character in the game. That's why Spider-Man is still viable. But like besides Spider-Man, Black Cat, Daredevil, and Venom, no other dive really works right now. Unless you have more than one dive. You can't solo dive in any other characters. The Penny team up is better. It's wrong. It's not. Like the Penny team up is better if there's no stuns in the game. They're not running anti-dive of extra like extreme poke. But most of the games they will, because that's just the nature of this season. Also, if you do have a Penny, then yes, that team up is better. But most of the times you're not gonna have a Penny because the character got cocked. They killed the character. They indirectly killed Spider-Man by killing Penny. Which, can we address this, by the way? This is the worst nerf I've ever seen. Oh my god, guys, she cannot stun with one web. But she can stun in 2 seconds now. Every 2 seconds she has a web now. She can stun fast, just she has to stun the same person. She can't swap targets. It's the dumbest nerf I've ever seen in my life. Who would think of this? Why would you use this? I don't understand. What's the thought process behind it? But I don't know. That's my issue with Penny. For Deadpool, I'll rant a bit about Deadpool and Spider-Man now. For Spider-Man, I'll start with Spider-Man because I played him more so far this season or last season. Spider-Man is... I can't explain. Sometimes you can run a lobby with Spider-Man, but you're still gonna lose. Spider-Man is fake hard. People say Spider-Man is very hard. I don't think he's very hard right now. I think you get a lot of value out of Spider-Man right now. If you know at least bread and butter. If you know the bread and butter, you already get a lot of value. Because you can just do this and then get out. You do that and you get out. And you get a value. You might kill, you probably won't, but you might kill. And if you don't kill, at least you better cooldown, you know? You just repeat the cycle. You just repeat the cycle over and over again. And you get value. So it's kind of like fake hard. Yes, if you want to like be very good at him, it's hard. But you don't have to be very good at him anymore. That's the thing about Spider-Man right now. If you're very good at him and you actually try to go for kills and like do crazy combos and like pulls off the map, the pull is still very broken. It will always be broken. But like the combos, you can't rely on combos anymore with Spider-Man. It's completely useless. Making an already cancer even more cancer by forcing you to target one person all the time. Exactly. It's such a dumb change. But yeah, as I was saying for Spider-Man, he is like very bad if you actually try to play him like very well. But if you just play as a cooldown baiter, your stats won't look good, but you'll be getting value. And you might get like a few kills on the way. Just like ult farm Spider-Man is like the easy Spider-Man. You won't get as much value as if you like were very good at him. but it's easier, and you're more likely to get at least a little bit of value. That's the thing about Spider-Man. And compared to other characters in the game, though, Spider-Man? I mean, the thing is, dive characters are fine, but they're not very good. Because they do poke worse, and they do dive worse than the actual dive characters. Then you go to the actual dive characters, it's like, Spider-Man is a cooldown bait swap. I'll switch to healer, it might be the only option. Black Cat and Diddy are the only solo dive characters you're gonna actually use. If you're solo diving, the only solo dive character you can actually pick is Black Cat and Diddy. Otherwise, you cannot play solo dive. It's impossible. It's genuinely impossible. Because these two characters are like actually broken. You can't kill them. And they do a lot of damage. And then for Deadpool, tank pool is actually kind of back. Tank pool is actually a good option for Deadpool right now. He's just like kind of worse hood, but he's like still good because he survives more than the hood, but he has less damage. It's like a trade-off. DPS pool is like solo diving as this character is cancer because your way of surviving, the way you survive on DPS pool is like your E, right? This is your main way of surviving, and then like your movement, like you gotta be bouncing on that shit like non-stop, you know. Like if you want to ult a Luna, you gotta like bounce, jump, go overhead to dodge stun, then you ult, and then boom, boom, boom. It's like that's how you play the character. If you can't do this, like you can't really play the character now. So your two ways of surviving is your dashes and your E. Like it's your movement and your E. Now the thing is, his jumps are overly inconsistent. Like if I jump here, if I do the cancel on the side of the bot, I'll not get it, right? If I do in front of him, I'll get it. The hitbox is very buggy. It's extremely buggy. So he can be a masturbator? Yes. His hitbox is extremely buggy. This character has so many bugs and don't fix it. Then he also has a cooldown on his jump, which is like one of the ways he keeps himself alive because he gets overshield. And the thing about the cooldown on jump is like, if you fail because the hitbox is buggy, you can't get overshields anymore. You cook. You rely on your E. And the thing about his E, you get stunned, the E stops. I believe it wasn't like that, but I think they swapped something. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't think it was like that. But they changed it. I think they changed it. And now, like, if you get stunned on your E, you lose your damage reduction. The E stops. And you can't do anything about it. I'll get to Hela. Then the other way you can survive is your like healing passive. That's like your main way of surviving. If you have your healing passive, you're not gonna dive on an engage. You're not gonna die during your engage. What's the word? Your healing factor, it keeps you alive. It's actually like the best passive in the game. But you only have it every 40 seconds. So you end up having to like dive every 40 seconds, which is dumb. That shouldn't be the case. You should be able to dive whenever. Like you have to save your healing factor when you go all in with your ult. Because your other abilities are so limited. The way I'd fix Deadpool right now is like, his damage is fine. The problem is his survivability. Make it so that his Z doesn't like disappear when you get stunned. That's the main thing I would do to him. Then maybe, just maybe, remove the cooldown on the jump. Actually remove the cooldown on the jump. Let him jump as much as he wants. Or at least if you dash, if you like jump during your dashes, the game detects it, you know? Like if you jump during your dashes, the game detects it. Or something. Because like losing your jump because your hitbox bug during the dash is dumb. It's so dumb. But like the hitbox with the jump is too buggy. So they either fix the hitbox, make it bigger, and like make it so that you can bounce on the same wall without losing it. Because if you guys don't know, you can only bounce 3 times on the same wall until you lose your jump. It's a very dumb thing Deadpool has. I don't know why. Like if I go to this wall, I can bounce once, bounce twice, bounce 3 times. I can't bounce anymore. See, you lose the bounce. You can only bounce 3 times on the wall, which is dumb. So like I'd remove that, and I either make them like if you don't want to fix the hitbox or the limit on the bounce on walls, just make it so the bounce never like goes on cooldown. If it goes on cooldown, if you want it on cooldown, then fix the fucking hitbox and allow us to always bounce on the same wall. Like I want to do this. I want to play like Lucio Overwatch, you know. If I can use my ability, like my movement ability for movement, then what's the point of having it? It's just very dumb. And I get it might be like they think it's a skill check, but it really isn't. This takes a like it's just the build is very buggy. It's not a skill check. It's just annoying. It shouldn't be hard to use your movement ability. What should be hard is like timing your disc with your dashes. You know, that's hard. Going in and not dying, that should be hard. No, timing your dives and stuff, that should be hard. Me bouncing on people or jumping on a wall should not be hard. That's very dumb. That's what I would change for Deadpool. Like right now is really very hard to solo dive on this character because he just gets popped like a balloon. He has no survivability. What else? What else? Hella. I was gonna talk about Hella before I finished for today. This character, bro. Why they gave her Omni movement? Why? You're giving the heat scan character. They can do this. Hold up. Let me roll out the bot. They can do this. Oh, my bad. Why am I even hitting the headshots? Hold up. My bad, guys. You're giving the heat scan character. They can two-tap people. Hold on. Let me go to this boss because the squids. Or I'll swap the team up, actually. Let me swap the team up. Are we that ass? She has a free one-shot, and people complain about VP. This is actually unreactable. You can't survive this, cause like really quick burst damage. Like not even Cloak can survive this, cause it stuns her. It's like stun. You can't survive a stun. It's impossible. And you might say, oh, but she has to aim. Aiming is so fucking easy in this game. Aiming is the easiest part of this game. It doesn't matter if Cloak or Rocket can aim, because aiming is not important in this game. It's a fucking hero shooter. Aiming is not hard. I hate the argument that she's hard because you have to aim. It's dumb. The only thing hard about Hella was like going on off angles. Like actually like taking an off angle and shooting the enemy supports or shooting the enemy backline and then getting out. Because like you getting out was like this, see? You would get out like this. It was like you just go in one direction, you can do nothing about it. Now you can do this, bro. Now you keep like the thing. Just keep the momentum and stuff. They removed the hard part about Hella. This character is just dumb. She's just like McCree 2.0. It's just McCree Overwatch 2.0. As a one shot with a stun, can survive anything because it has crazy survivability. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like it's actually wild. I'd actually rather play against Phoenix than Hella right now. And Phoenix is another one. Like, let's not pretend like this character is actually balanced. Like, she can just stun you and two-tap you too. Like, this character is like Hella but for dumb people. They dumb down Hella, but this character is still Hella for dumb people. Because she can just miss. She doesn't even have to hit headshots because she has AoE damage. This is the dumbest hit scan in the game. Then Cyclops is like. Cyclops is a fun character. The worst part of Cyclops is like he's a victim of his own success because it's actually a fun hit scan slop. It's not slop. It's just hit scan. It's a fun hit scan. But like he has a lot of survivability, so he can have damage. But the devs can have a bad hit scan. They can have a hit scan that actually has good movement and abilities, but not a lot of primary fire damage. So what do? They just giga buff him for no reason. They just giga buff the shit of Cyclops. And they haven't done it yet. Like the buffs were small. It's not giga meta, but they're going on that direction. I know they're gonna do it. That's what they always do. The only thing about her, Hella is my peanuts when I see her. Alright, buddy. Have you said Cyclo is the hardest character in the game? It's not the hardest one. It's still his scan slop. I think, on my honest opinion, I'm not trying to glaze the character at all right now. But I think the hardest character in the game right now is DPS Bull. I think he's the hardest DPS character in the game. I see an argument to maybe like BP they got kind of cocked right now. So maybe an argument for BP or Spider-Man if you want to really get good at him. But Spider-Man can be played the dumb way. Deadpool, there's no dumb way to play him. You can't play Deadpool the dumb way. And people think it's very easy because there's you just go in and slash. Like if you just slash mindlessly, you die. How good is BP? Is very bad now. They nerfed his team up. Actually, let me go on a rant about BP. This character is finally good for one season, and they nerfed his one-shot combo. One-shot combo that, by the way, while it was very oppressive, it could still be out-healed. I agree it was very, very strong, but I think the way wasn't doing that. I don't think that the way was nerfing the damage. I don't think that was the way. Maybe like the cooldown increase on the team up was fine. Like let the guy have at least one combo that works on people. Just one combo, man. Why do you have to take away everything of this character? Like you have to use both spears on one kill, or else you can't kill him. You have to do this. At this point, only rework will have BP. True, that is true. I think he has to be reworked because the devs don't like him. The devs don't like this character. And I agree, it's very oppressive. If BP is strong, the game is bad. But like, he had one good combo. He had one good one-shot combo, and they removed that from him. So now, like, what's the point? I get it, it's not very hard, like, compared to some other characters, like, some other DPS characters. It might not be the hardest one, but it's still, like, not easy. It's still not easy. The devs have such, like, low respect for dive characters. Like the reason for the nerfing dive is literally because we were getting better at the game. They said it themselves. The reason they're nerfing dive now and buffing poke and making supports very strong was because dive players were getting too strong at the game. They were getting too good at the game. And because we're getting too good at the game, they have to punish us. The game does not respect our time. The matchmaker sucks. That's one thing, especially on EU servers. EU servers are awful. They're awful. There's so much throwers and so much people on ping. Like it's just horrible. I don't know. I think they should make more servers on EU or something. The matchmaker in this game, everyone knows it's horrible. Like it's the worst matchmaking in like game history. It's fully rigged. I try like guys. I'm not even making shit out. Try magic jumps. Magic, we'll see. Might try some magic later. But like right now. This game, guys, like the matchmakers are absolutely rigged. If you're losing too much, they'll give you a free game. If you're carrying the team, it doesn't matter. Like if you're destined to lose, you're gonna lose. The game is actually punishing people. There are some people on a list that's the loser's queue. And I'm not even joking. Like, I fully believe this now. I fully believe this. I don't think it's EOMM. I don't think it's EOMM, but it's something very similar. That's literally Spider-Man. It barely received any buffs. We just got better. Exactly. We got better. Spider-Man is the perfect example of it. As the season went by, he didn't get that much buffs, but he got much better at the game. He did get okay. In all due respect, he did get some buffs. Like his ult got better, his uppercut got better, but that was a long time ago. Besides that, like so far, we've just been getting better at the game. We didn't get like massive buffs, like game-changing buffs that make the character absolutely better. We actually got nerfed. Like Spider-Man on release was like the strongest character in the game. People just didn't know how to play with him. Then we lost that strength, we lost that much power, and we had to rely on our brains to get better at the game. Same with most dive characters. BP is the same. BP players also got better over time. Deadpool players are getting much better nowadays. He still needs buffs, to be honest, but Deadpool players, Spider-Man players, BP players, Iron Fist players, like Torch players, we all like spend so much time in adapting to the meta. We all spend so much time in like knowing when they're gonna use the stun so we can dodge it. Like getting our muscular memory to the limits. For what? For Guangun to say no and we can't play the game anymore. Like all our effort goes to the shader because they decide that dive can be strong. We can be good at the game. We can win because we play these characters, which is very dumb. You know, this is dumb. This is dumb because the devs, when the game came out, the biggest praise was our dive was actually useful. Our dive was actually strong and like useful. Like not strong, but like you could dive. In Overwatch, you couldn't dive back in the day. It was such a horrible state in Overwatch, you couldn't dive. But in Rivals, you could. And that made so many players just shift to Rivals just off the fact you could dive. But they just, I don't think they like their own game. I think they're tired of Rivals. They're trying to kill the game, I guess. Because I get it, a lot of players don't like dive. I'm not saying dive should be strong. But dive shouldn't be horrible. Right now, dive is horrible. You can dive. Poke doesn't. Poke is just God. Supports will never die. And Brawl doesn't exist, man. They shut Brawl down the moment the dinosaur became annoying. And it's very sad because Brawl, I think the game is best when Brawl is meta. Brawl is not as annoying as the other two. I'm not sure why people dislike Brawl. I believe it's because the dinosaur was too strong. It was just the nature of the character that made people dislike the meta. So now we probably won't have Brawl anymore, which is sad. So yeah, I don't know. That was just it. It was a big rant. I don't know how long I was ranting for. Besides that, I guess the new characters are fine. I like the hood. I like this season. There's no DPS, new DPS. Like every time there's a new DPS, the game just dies. It's like horrible. So I guess that's good. I guess that's good. What else? I don't know. Okay. What was I thinking? I kind of lost my thought process. The Jubilee is fun. She's actually a fun character, and she's not broken like most support casts. They debuff her a bit, but it's fine. As long as they don't pull a White Fox where she was actually balancing in the release and they like destroy the character. That's fine. Honestly, the devs fucked the rock paper scissors really bad. Imagine if scissors counter rock and paper. Exactly. See, let's say dive is scissors, poke is paper, and dive is brawl. Right? And dive is brawl, and brawl is paper. Brawl is rock. Rock should beat scissors. Rock should kill dive. That's scissors. And dive should kill poke. That's paper. But in this game, that doesn't work. Unless you're running full dive against full poke, you're not winning that 1v1. You're not winning the matchup. If a whole... Okay. To make an example. If two teams are running a full team of brawl, but there's a dive character on one team and a poke character on the enemy team, the poke character is going to win against the dive character. No matter what you do, no matter how good you play, you're going to lose against that poke character. If you guys take 1v1s on the off angle. That's always going to happen. You can win. If an entire team is diving, then you can beat poke. And the game just centers so much about the fact that if you want to play dive, you need to have a full team. If you want to play brawl, you need to have a full team. If you want to play poke, you can pick Hella and point and click. Poke just works into every comp. In every comp, not into every comp. If you're running poke into like full dive, then obviously you're gonna lose. But like into most comps, it works. And in every comp, it works. That's the thing about poke. I think Spider-Man might get nerfed in a few seasons because Spider-Man mains will get better at the game. I just want to play my favorite hero. I think Spider-Man's safe. The reason why Spider-Man's safe is because he's a very popular Marvel character and they'll never kill Spider-Man. They refuse to kill Spider-Man. It's just too popular. If you kill Spider-Man, they lose money off of it. So Spider-Man's like in the like no nerfing list. Keep him as he is list, you know? Not too strong. Not too weak. He's just Spider-Man. And that's why I think he's always going to be viable. Ugh. Tell me the best healer in the game, Gambit. Gambit, maybe Mantis. Maybe Mantis. But Gambit. I still think Gambit's the best. Then Mantis. Then for survivability, it's Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is the best survivability in the game. I mean, Spider-Man's design is actually peak though. He is Spider-Man. It's just Insomniac Spider-Man. It's very good design. Brawl might be the most balanced role. It counters what's supposed to counter and gets countered by what's supposed to get countered by. Exactly. I don't mind the thing countering dive because it's Brawl. That's his job. That's what the role is supposed to do. It's okay for a thing to counter dive because it's slam. Because it's a Brawl. But it's not okay for me to go poke Elsa and put a trap down that's worse than things like this trap right here. I believe it's worse than things like slam because you can't move during it. You're totally stuck and she can one-shot you. She can just do this and one-shot you. It's a full stun. You can't do anything about it. There's no counterplay whatsoever. And then her ult, I can't believe I'm saying this, but her ult everybody hated is like the most balanced part of her kit. Unironically, her ult is the most balanced part of her kit. Okay. Just to finish off, I think the Hood and Jubilee are good characters actually. They're well designed. The hood might be a bit overtuned. We'll have to see. I'm not very sure yet. But he's just tank pool with more damage, but less survivability. That's what I get from him. He's a good tank, but he's not broken by any means. And Jubilee, she's a good support, but compared to other supports, she's not as strong. But the thing they should do is not like nerf Jubilee. They should just nerf all the other supports. How does Thing get rooted by a trap? He's the fucking Thing. Yeah, that's also true. How does Elsa trap Thing and Dinosaur? Dinosaur is like 10,000 pounds. Thing is like 20,000 pounds. Doesn't make sense, like, at all. This shouldn't be able to stop Thing from moving, but it does. It doesn't make any sense. Because if I go Spider-Man, I can't pull him. I can't control his movement. Granted, he gets stunned for a bit because of the hook. But don't compare it to the fucking trap. The trap is just wild. Like, the hook, I still need to aim it. The trap, she just puts it down. And grants her, like, free 2-tap on the Thing.
Actually, he's a monster slayer in the lore.
Ah, yes, the lore. I know, honey. Mwah. It's okay. But it still doesn't make sense. A trap stops a whole ass dinosaur. But yeah, for events, I think this season has good events. Your mom is 3,000 pounds. Good one, Shatter. I think for this season, I think the events are good. The PvE was fun. The Ultron PvE was fun. I liked it. What else? The new map is okay. We got a new map, right? I think we did. Hold up. New map. Where is it? New map. We got a new map. We did Thebes. Yeah, I remember. The new map is very, very good. Oh yeah, why does Luna have a cleanses team? That's right, I forgot that one. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay. The last rant on characters, then I'll move on from the characters, okay? The last thing I want to point out, thank you for reminding me about Luna. This character should not exist. In no world should a character be able to 3-tap a tank. Like, guys, I can do this. What's up, cool kid? In no world a support should be able to do this. This is too much. That's a support, by the way. Exactly. That's a support. And she does this. How is this fair? I don't understand. How is this fair in any way? It's not support, it's strategy. Bro, bang, bro. You know, okay. It's not a healer, it's a support. And the reason why people say this is because in Overwatch you can't heal bot. If you heal bot, you're throwing. In this game, heal bot is viable. Even though it's not the best thing you should do. I believe the game has evolved to the point where heal botting is not the best thing you should do. Not anymore. But it's still viable. So you can call a healer in this game. Or support. With Spider-Man on console, imagine how I feel. Yeah, it's horrible. It's like, on console it's even hard to dodge it. Because of the aim assist. Like, the fact that this character can get like Groot ulted and then cleanse herself off the ult. It's wild. You can press one button and completely like remove the value of Groot. And I'd be fine with it if it was like, oh, I'm already stunned, I can't press the button anymore, right? If I get stunned, I cannot press the button. But if I predict the stun and then I press the button and he saves me from the stun and cleanses my team, that would be fine. The fact that you can use it during the stun is a problem. She cannot get out of Volk Exile? Okay, this character is wild. And she does more damage than like most DPS, by the way. If you think Hell is bad, she's even worse. She can do this. No reaction time. There's no way you can react to this. And if somehow she fails a bit of the damage, somehow she fails a bit of the damage, she can still do this and save herself. Bucky ult is not even CC and she can cleanse it. That status effects, that makes sense, she can cleanse, that's fine. It's a cleanse. The issue is not that it's a cleanse, the issue is that when you counter that cleanse, she can still cleanse herself, you know? Like, if the Luna doesn't predict you're gonna stun her, she shouldn't be able to survive the stun. Meanwhile, Spider-Man players sometimes get called broken. As Cool Kid is saying, that's a lot of the times is about smurfing. Because the devs don't understand this. But the worse dive characters are on top ranks, the harder they are, the most value they remove from our characters because they don't want this role to be good, the more people will start smurfing. Because they want to play Spider-Man. Like, why should a GM player be forced to go into fucking hard anti-dive every game and not being able to play at all? Besides being like a cooldown baiter. Besides just doing this all game until you have volt and then you go... Why should that be your boring gameplay loop when you can go smurf on lower lobbies and actually have fun with the character you want to play? Can you show a combo with the non-upgraded DP dashes? I can. Just a second. Hold up. What you usually want to do, it's very simple. You just throw the thing, you go there. You do this. It's very simple. You just bounce on their head. It's not very difficult. If they have stuns, don't spam the dash. Don't spam the bounce too quickly because you don't go very high. If you have stuns, try to like vary the to time it. You know, like boom, then boom, and you do this. Just that. But my suggestions are make his ult CC immune now. Remove counterplay to his ult doesn't make any sense. His ult's already very strong. There's no reason to buff his ult. Spider-Man is in a great spot. The problem is everyone else. Spider-Man is perfect as he is. You still can get value. He's one of the few DPS characters you can actually solo dive on. Now, yeah, that's it for characters. Now let me just finish this with the map. The new map is very fun. I don't know if I can show it. I think I can. The new map is like the best map they've had in a while, I feel like. I don't know. I could be wrong. I understand some people do not like this map. I get why. But I like maps with dumb gimmicks. Like the Overwatch map where there's like the train going on the high ground. That's very fun to me. That is very, very fun. Hold up. Let the game start. Love the slide on this map. Exactly. It's very fun. It's a fun gimmick. This is why you want to play. This is why you want to see these maps, because they have fun gimmicks. And I broke the wall. Wow, so fun. Oh, the wall is reconstructing on me, so I missed my target. That's very boring. That is very boring. But like having a tool that's like, oh, I'm low HP. I can go on this tunnel. It's gonna put me on a cutscene, so I won't be able to play for a bit. But at least I get to survive. You know, like it's a trade-off. If you can take the tunnel. You can take the value of surviving this. Like, you can do this, but you're stuck on a cutscene. You will survive, you'll get the outback and you'll survive. But you're stuck on a cutscene. So it's like a trade-off. It's fair and it's fun. So, yeah, this map is like the best map they've had in a while. It's very, very fun. The pull spots for Spider-Man in this map are very good as well. The dive angles are very good as well. You can, like, try and come through here, right here, and jump when they're like here. You can just go all the way behind here and dive them from behind like here. You can go high ground here and like jump over this place if they're too forward. You can like take this space right here, like they're right there. You can like go through here, pull someone, kill someone. I don't know, like there's a lot of dive angles in this map. There's also poke angles, like you have high grounds, you have high ground there. You have high ground here, but they're like reachable high ground, so it's not totally broken. You also have bunkery spots, like you can bunker here, you can bunker here. It's a very fair map. Like every character has something in this map that's good for them. The second point, I'd say, is the worst part of the map. It's very closed, but it's still fine. I don't see that much problem. It's a bit like too linear. That's okay. It's fine. Because you have this thing right here. If it wasn't for this, it would be a very bad point. Because you have this thing, I think it's fine. Punisher Mantis damage was the most damage from a single primary. Does Widow ult count as a primary? If so, I think a Widow ult has more damage. I believe. I'm not sure though. If it counts as a primary, then yeah. But yeah, this map is very good. It's not like they're doing horrible things only this season. Skins... I don't think I need to say anything about the skins. I don't think I need to say anything about the skins simply because this is a skin. They made this a skin. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life, and I want to I want to hug Jeffy. I want my child to be happy. Look at him. He's perfect. The Battle Pass is also very good this season. I love the Deadpool skin. This Deadpool skin is like one of the best skins they ever had to the game. Opa. This Deadpool skin is insanely good. Actually insanely good. The fact that it plays like Jewish music when you shoot someone is so funny. It fits the character so well. Yes, this is a repeat, lol. My god. Like I said, I love playing Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. So it's a no-brainer for me. But the fact that us Spider-Mans have to deal with this bullshit is absolutely mind-boggling. Exactly. That's true. Like, why? The game is always one-sided. I want a season where you can play whatever you want. There could be a stronger, like, option, a stronger comp. But let it at least be Brawl. Dive and Poke cannot be Giga strong. Because if Poke is Giga meta like it is right now, the game is extremely boring. If Dive is extremely meta like it used to be a few seasons ago, then the game is also extremely boring. It has to be Brawl. It has to be Brawl. But that doesn't mean the other comps can be good. You should be able to get value on solo dive, even if it's just baiting cooldowns. But you should not have to die on every engage, because Poke is that strong. That's all. I'm finished, guys. My throat is dying. So I am finished. But yeah. I hope Gong fixes the game. I think the game has everything to be great, but right now it sucks. I'd rather play Overwatch 24/7 than play Rivals for 1 hour. That's how bad it is. And now talking about this all, I want to go play Iron Run in Overwatch. The one thing I want to do the most right now is open Overwatch and play the video game. That's all bad this game is right now. Do it? Not right now. I installed Overwatch, so I could install Sea of Thieves. I want to play some Sea of Thieves later. I have the feeling they buffed the healer and pillar just for everyone leaving dive. Yeah, they did. See, okay, so apparently Zeong told a YouTuber named Cloudy Rio. I like his videos, very good by the way. They told him that the reason why they did so is because dive players were getting too good, so they have to nerf dive. They're basically like, oh, they're so good at the game, we can't let them be good. We can't let them get value. So they nerf dive, and then they buff Elsa and Bucky, so they could peel for the supports, and they buff supports overall to reduce the impact of dive. They were getting too good. Yes, they were getting too good. That's the reason. We were getting too good at the video game, so they had to shut us down. That's the reason. Like, I think the dev's thought process is, if you're not running full dive, you shouldn't be playing dive. I think that's what the thought process is, but that's dumb. Because what made Rivals great in the first place was the dive. Anyways, enough yapping, guys. Enough yapping. Genji, I loved him back in the day. Yeah, he's so fun. I love Genji. I mean, CND being able to have 3 get out of cards is crazy, though. It is. I believe they'll do something about that, though. I think from all that's broken right now, I think Cloak and Dagger is the most likely to get like a slap on the wrist. Meanwhile, Luna gets to get out of any stun, can one-shot squishes. And by the way, okay, last thing I want to point out. I'm sorry for yapping so much. This is the last thing I want to point out. You made a good point. Luna can just get out of stuns. But what I think should be is like Spider-Man. Spider-Man symbiote team-up is the best team-up for him, besides the upgraded Penny one. Because it allows you to dodge stuns. It allows you to survive stun. The thing is, if they stun you, you can't press it anymore. You need to predict the stun, and you have like a 2-second window, like a 1-second window, to like anti-CC yourself. You have 1 second to dodge a stun, so you need to predict it perfectly. Meanwhile, Luna is like, she presses a button and she's alive. Bro, what they mean were getting too good for a few days. I was just your videos. It was getting me so much better to be Deadpool. I mean, Deadpool's like they shot him on the neck this season. It's sad. Like when the season came out, that was actually good, so a little bit. But then they changed the balance. They like did a hotfix to make Poke stronger.
You can use the Venom team-up to dodge the Mantis sleep after she hits it, though.
You can. If she hits you, you're asleep. You can use it. If she uses the ability and lands on the ground, you have like a few frames before it actually affects you. But you can't. If she sleeps you, you're asleep. There's nothing you can do. I don't know, but I think they silent buffed the Gambit team up. They didn't. Nothing changed. See, the thing about the Gambit team up on Deadpool, it's the most predictable team up in the game. Yes, it deals a lot of damage and it allows you to burst supports very quickly. But the thing is, you're doing this. You're standing in the air for so long without being able to do anything. Like how I tried to pull a Luna off the map, but it didn't work because Cleanse Sharp. It's so boring. Like, you go in like this, and you start doing the combo, but like, if they can hear it.
Luna mains and other healers still find ways to die.
That is true. But like, they can hear it. In higher ranks, they will hear it and they'll expect it. So you do this, they're gonna stun you. They're gonna stun you before you land in the ground. So you die. So this team up is completely useless in higher ranks. From like GM and above, this is not very useful anymore. It was useful on the betas when you could slash with it. But they removed the option to slash with it, so I don't know what else like we're supposed to do now. They completely like cooked this team up. There's no reason for you to use it. It's just gonna put you in a very bad place. I have the feeling when I run my steps are on the enemy team entire time. Ugh. I have the feeling when I run my steps on the entire map to hear but some characters are just like ninjas, bro. So dive characters like BP are very loud, cause you need to hear them coming. But poke characters are not loud enough. They're not loud at all. That's how they balance the noises in the game. So characters like Deadpool or Spider-Man or BP, they're very loud because they have a lot of movement. And then characters like I don't know, Moon Knight or let's say Hawkeye are not loud because they don't have that much movement. That's how it works.
A game within a game. How meta?
What will CND and Luna players do when they take away those team ups or nerf them? Uh-oh. I think Luna players can actually be skillful at the game. CND players, like, there are some CND players who are actually very, very good. And they actually have good awareness, like kind of like Mercy from Overwatch. It doesn't require mechanical skill, but it would require some awareness. Now it doesn't really anymore, unless you're using the Hood team up, which a lot of them are not using it. I don't understand why, because it's better. Johnny's a better dive than BP because of the surprise factor. That is true. Johnny, I'm glad Johnny is actually like slightly better than he was before. This season is not being very friendly to him either because he's still a dive character. But Johnny is much better than he used to be. But yeah, also never make flyers meta because in lower ranks this guy runs lobbies. Like in lower ranks, if you go against an Arman spamming gamma fucking shots on you, you can't do anything. They don't know how to play against this. So like a flyer meta can never exist ever. It will be Asher hell. Yo bro, I just want to say I thank you so much. I was asked at Deadpool and your videos helped me so much, so thank you so much. Everybody gets one. I think Thor team up is better. I was told so. I think it's because it affects the non-upgraded form. Yeah. I believe so. I will tell my grandchildren about the horror story about season 2 and the flyers meta. Oh, that was horrible. That was horrible. Don't remind me. Get out of my head. Okay, guys, I'll be finishing stream here. I'll leave you guys with Deadpool's ass. I can't see because of the cape. I can't see again. Hold up. The cons, man. The cons. There you go. Hi, guys. I will see you guys either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I hope you guys can somehow enjoy this season, but I think right now this season is the worst state the game has ever been, and I really hope the devs solve this. Sorry for the rant. I know you guys probably would rather me play the game, but yeah, I needed to rant about the game a little bit. I'll see you guys. Bye bye.
It don't get better, the realest trendsetter. I started from the bottom, but I made it out the cellar. Now I'm at the top, Jack need a big letter. And people wondering if I'ma ever quit, never. Drip too impressive, you gon' see me when I pull up. Know I look good, shining bright, had a glow up. Thank you competition, but you really just a warm up. Showtime, hope you getting ready for your close up. Cause I got just what you need. Let them know the crown is mine. My style just can't be beat. No one close, don't waste your